Hope everybody had a great lunch. Please join me in welcoming to the stage co-presenters AJ Axelrod and Kate Bell.
Hey everyone, and welcome. We are excited to be here at ClioCon 2025 to talk about how you can leverage some powerful features in Clio to drive efficiency, effectiveness, and collaboration at your firm. We begin the exciting challenge of covering 20 of the most impactful features of the Clio suite within the next 20 minutes that you might not be using or might be underutilizing. But first, a very special thank you to our partners. If you haven't already, make sure to stop by and check out these partners at the exhibit hall. Good afternoon again. My name is AJ Axelrod. I'm the VP of Payments and Financial Services at Clio. This is my first ClioCon, and I'm thrilled to be here in Boston all the way from San Francisco, and with me, the person who made today possible, the incredible Kate Bell.
Thanks, AJ. Welcome to the East Coast. My name is Kate, as AJ said. I'm joining you from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an Affinity Partnerships Manager here at Clio, but I'm also a former legal assistant, so I really love this topic because our firm actually used all of these features, well, most of these features, that AJ and I are about to cover. This is actually my 5th ClioCon, which is a bit crazy, so quick show of hands, is this anybody's first ClioCon? Oh my gosh,
wow.
Look around this room, that's awesome. And then who didn't have their hand raised were return ClioCon attendees. Maybe find a first timer and let them know what they can't miss. And virtual, I'm calling out to you too. If you are a first timer, let us know what your favorite part has been so far. Everybody, we're so excited to have you, and we've got a lot to cover, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's get right on in. As AJ mentioned, we've picked 20 powerful Clio features that drive a successful firm. So first, we're going to tackle this by covering saving time and automation with automation and templates. This is all about reducing those manual, repetitive tasks that eat up time during the day. Then we're going to talk about communication and collaborating more effectively in your firm, because a client-centered practice thrives on those seamless interactions and connection points with clients and colleagues. Lastly, we'll dive into how you can use the tech you already have to make those data-driven decisions. AJ, start us off.
All right, our first category, as Kate said, is all about time saving. It's particularly on those most tedious tasks, so you can get back to what matters, client work. So raise your hand if you've had a client no-show for their consultation. All right, a lot. Or if you felt like you spent more time scheduling than actually doing work. Yeah. So you are not alone, as you can tell. Brings us to the first feature, Clio Scheduler, an incredible tool that allows for online appointment booking for new clients. This is about streamlining that initial prospective appointment booking. Built-in automation, book meetings sync directly to your Clio managed calendar, so no more double booking yourself and a lot less time managing your calendar. Also helps reduce those no-shows with automated text reminders. Why not meet people where they are? We're all on our phones all day. So what happens next? We automate the entire intake process with those workflows.
Next up, automated workflows in Clio Grow. So this feature actually turns your client intake into one simple, organized system. So imagine a new client or a prospective client is filling out their online intake form directly from your website. With automated workflows, this client is automatically added into your Clio system. A thank you email is sent for their inquiry. A task is created for you and your team to review and accept the lead. Once accepted, the potential new client is sent an email to automatically schedule their own initial consultation and even pay for that initial consultation, all without you lifting a finger. Quick tip, these workflows in Clio Grow are completely customizable. So if you're collecting different types of information or forms and documents for different types of services, like estate planning, intake is probably going to look a little different from a car accident, let's say, make sure that you're building these out to work with you and not against you with your processes. With that streamlined intake process means we have potential clients turning into paid clients. So I know we have to make sure that our updated client information is everywhere we need it as soon as we need it. So contact syncing is a feature that you cannot live without. This ensures that when you add that new potential client to Clio Grow, all of that information is also available in Clio Manage once they're converted. That all happens in one click of a button, so no more manual data entry or duplicate records, and you maintain one accurate, updated list of contacts across both of those platforms.
So following intake, we don't want to waste time recreating the same to-do list in a new matter. Nobody likes doing the same thing twice. Task lists instantly populate every task required for that case type, so your team knows exactly what to do next. And automated workflows in Clio Manage are a great way to keep these things moving forward. Nothing slips through the cracks. Leverage those automated workflows in Clio by automating the routine tasks like generating documents or assigning tasks. So great, right? The client information is set. Let's move them to a new matter and keep everything organized from day one. Matter stages give you that visual pipeline to track every case. This is your visual roadmap. You create stages like an initial meeting, discovery, settlement/trial. Just simply drag and drop a matter to the next stage, and everyone gets that real-time view. It's an easy way to standardize your firm's workflows and improve collaboration. Stages are completely customizable by practice area. So if you're like many of the Clio users, and your firm handles more than one type of case, you can set up the appropriate stages for each type of service you provide.
One of those stages that AJ just mentioned that we see most across firms is the drafting stage. So whether you're drafting summons, petitions, motions, other client documents, if your firm is routinely drafting and filling court forms for clients, do not miss out on Clio's court form library. This feature gives you access to a library of up-to-date court forms across all 50 states. So for example, let's say we're filing a civil summons. You can actually find and select the specific form for your jurisdiction, have it auto-populate with your client's information from their matter, and then say goodbye to manually retyping data and skipping all the errors that could come with it. A hot tip here too, once those documents or forms are drafted, you can send that straight for e-signature from Clio Draft. So then you're able to see when that signature is completed, if you need to follow up, and you never have to leave Clio. Scary stat, just to make sure everybody's paying attention still after lunch. Over 35% of legal malpractice claims involve some type of administrative error, which can include missing something like the statute of limitations or missing a crucial filing deadline or date. So Clio users leveraging court rules can find peace of mind with this game-changing feature for avoiding those missed deadlines. Again, let's say you're working on a case in a specific jurisdiction. Clio's court rules feature will automatically calculate and actually schedule all the relevant deadlines based on a single trigger event, like let's say filing the initial complaint. So no more entering dates from complicated civil procedure sheet printed out and taped to the desk. You save time and have one less thing to worry about. Our next section is all about how you can communicate and collaborate more effectively with both your clients and your team. We've got some powerhouse features coming up that we know will help you with this client-centered law firm that we're all trying to build through communication, and that we know some of you might not know about. So AJ, what's up first?
So we've automated our internal workflows. Now let's talk about that client experience. How do we keep them in the loop? With client portals and text messaging, you can communicate securely and instantly. If the client ever asked you for their invoices, documents, or calendar events, now they can securely access all of that by simply logging into the portal 24/7 and get what they need without having to email you. It increases transparency and reduces that constant back and forth. And we all know texting is a convenient way to communicate. I know I can't get off my phone, and my wife tells me about it all the time. But Clio's text messaging feature brings that convenience to your practice, all from within the platform. Send automated reminders for meetings, a quick note to a client, directly communicate whether you're on your computer or your mobile device, and your personal number stays private. And recently, especially important to me as the VP of Payments and Financial Services, texting just got a lot more powerful. Text to pay gets a payment in seconds, so be sure to set up that combination in your settings. And as Jack announced yesterday, we are now live with Pay Later. So get paid in full upfront while your clients pay over time with Affirm. Pay Later instantly improves your firm's cash flows and makes your legal services more accessible to clients. Remove the stress, the administrative burden, managing client payments, chasing invoices, having those difficult conversations about whether or not they have that money. By receiving the full amount at the start, you're free to focus on what you do best, while clients still get the help that they need. And you can also accept bill payments or trust deposits with confidence, knowing that Clio always is keeping you compliant.
I love text to pay, AJ, but ACH payments are here to stay. So pay by bank or bank transfer is a feature in Clio Manage that allows your clients to make payments directly from their bank account into yours. These payments make it super easy to get paid immediately and securely, so you avoid those issues of bounced checks, chasing down payments, worrying about cash crunches. So this means that payments are more predictable and you have a more predictable cash flow for your firm. Accepting ACH payments is a game changer for your firm's bottom line and that reduced lockup, while also giving your clients the flexibility in payment options that they want and need. Okay, so you've been paid, but what about actually getting documents signed, let's say? We can do that just as quickly and easily with e-signatures. Electronic signatures built into Clio Manage are a necessity in today's digital world. So you can send a document directly from Clio to your client for signature. They can sign it from any device, and you'll get real-time status updates as soon as that document has been executed and signed. This is really crucial for avoiding those bottlenecks and ensuring that your documents are legally compliant and secure and moving forward. For the many of us who, like me just a couple years ago, were still stuck in the wet signature world, keeping the blue and black industry alive, or if you're just regularly collecting paper files for your matters, simply use the Clio mobile app to scan documents directly back into Clio. The Clio mobile app makes it really easy to turn your phone into a professional-grade document scanner, and those benefits are even compounded for situations where, let's say you're at the courthouse, you receive a new paper file or a note, handwritten document, whatever it might be. You simply take a photo of that document, and the app will automatically crop out the messy background, turning it into a clean, professional PDF saved directly back into that matter file. This feature is a secret weapon when it comes to making your work easier on the go. And what about those other tools that you use every single day? With over 300 app integrations, they likely connect to Clio too. So a standout for me and the work that we did in our firm was the Clio for Outlook and the Clio for Gmail add-ins. These integrations bring Clio directly into your inbox client, so you never have to switch between screens. If you're anything like me, it can feel like I get anywhere from 50 to 200 emails in a day. The Clio for Outlook and Clio for Gmail add-ins are how you keep your email organized. This add-in allows you to file an email directly from your inbox, and you can also make sure that you're capturing that billable time if you're billing hourly from Outlook and Gmail. This makes it really easy to make sure everything is getting logged back to the matter, including the time that goes with it.
So whether you've scanned it from your phone or logged in an email, now that your document is in Clio, you don't have to read all 50 pages. With AI-enabled Clio Manage, you can use Doc Analyzer to instantly find what you're looking for. Users can leverage Doc Analyzer to help them get straight to the facts. Imagine receiving a 200-page document from opposing counsel. You can ask Doc Analyzer to extract every mention of negligence, for example, and it will give you a list of every citation in the document. At the highest level, Doc Analyzer allows you to gain deeper insights into matters and make faster, more strategic decisions. Some of my favorite uses of Doc Analyzer include creating a timeline of events, a breakdown of who gets what assets, or itemizing dollar amounts from the document, and that's just to scratch the surface. And if you don't have time for the details, get the gist of any document in seconds. Doc Analyzer gives you the overview of your Word documents, text files, or even PDFs. For example, just ask Manage AI to summarize this deposition transcript, and it'll provide you with a concise summary of the key points. Need a longer summary or main bullet points? Clio Manage has got your back with one click. Both features are designed to help you focus on the legal strategy, not the busy work. And our final section is all about how to help you stay on top of every detail, make smarter, data-driven decisions about your business with these 6 features. Starting us off, smart recommendations.
AJ, I don't know about you, but my Monday mornings start with a nice cup of coffee and the nice, relaxing, panicked feeling of looking at my overwhelming to-do list and wondering where to start. So don't be like me. Let Manage AI act as your built-in teammate to help you stay on top of your workload with insights into your upcoming calendar events, missed or incoming client communications, tasks that might need your most recent attention. AI works in the background to make sure that your attention is being brought to the priority matters that need your review first. My recommendation here, these recommendations also surface directly within individual matters, so you don't only have to look at this on the dashboard level view. You can actually look at this within the individual matter, allowing you to click in and take action right away that's already been recommended to you. Like AJ said, a successful firm is also using data at every single turn, which brings me to my personal favorite feature in Clio Manage, which is custom fields, which is a very nerdy thing to say. Custom fields gives you the flexibility to track any piece of unique information about your contacts or matters that your firm might be collecting and might need to represent that case. But that makes it easier than ever to stay on top of all of those small details. You can certainly leverage individual pieces of data with individual custom fields, but I also recommend that folks turn these into custom field sets so that if you're collecting the same groups of pieces of information, you can actually build out that custom field set into your Matter templates so you're not reinventing the wheel every single time, and you have the data that you need for each type of case that you're creating. And we all know that what gets measured gets managed, and whether you're reviewing your revenue or firm productivity, with report presets in Clio Manage, you can quickly generate the reports that you access on a regular basis. So save those selected filters as a preset, and then you can still edit those at any time. But this eliminates that need to remember how you created that report 30 days ago at the end of the month. And this also makes sure that if you're running those same reports, it can be delivered into your email inbox beautifully and easily on the first of every month, so you never have to remember to do it, and Clio's got your back.
So we've automated our workflows and streamlined our communications, but to run a successful firm, you need to be organized and data-driven. Let's start with a feature that helps you track the little things that add up quickly: expense receipts. Expense receipts let you snap a photo of a receipt and automatically log the expense. You can capture every penny if you don't track every, you can't capture every penny if you don't track every expense. With Clio's mobile app, you just take a picture of a receipt, whether it's a filing fee, travel expense, and automatically it's logged to the Matter. And this ensures you capture 100% of your costs and have that digital record for your bookkeeping. And finally, let's tie it all together with the most important part of your firm's health, finances. Clio Accounting is your complete financial solution, managing everything from transaction syncing to reconciliation and even check printing, all from one place. Clio Accounting helps you manage your finances with confidence. With bank syncing, transactions are automatically matched to your ledger, reducing manual data entry. This helps you maintain accurate, compliant records with less effort. So if you're one of the thousands of users who requested check printing over the years, I'm excited to share with you that it's finally here. Firms using Clio Accounting can print checks directly from recorded transactions, ensuring accuracy and efficiency by auto-populating all of those details for you.
Y'all, we did it with 1 minute to 56 seconds to spare. So just like that, our time trial is complete, and I know that AJ and I covered a ton of features in this very short amount of time, but I hope that this session gives you a least a clearer look at how a few of these features come together and manage to make a huge impact on running your firm. So first, as a quick recap, we saw how you can save time on tedious, non-billable tasks with powerful built-in automations. Then we talked about how you can communicate and collaborate more effectively to build stronger client relationships. And then finally, we looked at how you can gain insights and stay organized to make smarter, data-driven decisions about your firm's future. And these aren't just features, they're tools that you already have access to, designed to help you build a more efficient, more effective, and more profitable law firm.
Whether you're here in Boston or tuning in virtually, if you'd like to connect with our product teams about these features or even recommend some new features, make sure to visit our product lab.
Likewise, if you want to set these features up for your firm, head over to the Clio Success Center so that you can talk to our product experts one-on-one and see how these function in your firm. Thank you so much for being